Okay, now we're doing some mobility testing. This first one is just laying down. You're doing an active straight leg raise. Okay, so one thing you want to do is you want to make sure your knee is locked first. But as the instructor, first, I'm going to actually put the stick down. Okay, it's halfway between your knee and your hip bone. That's going to give me my point of measurement. Okay, so that's just going to be right vertical. And then he's going to raise the foot. And then with this here, and where his foot is raised, then based on our scoring system, you can see whether he has good mobility, medium, poor, or pain. So something we have to work on. And that's just going to be all laid out for you. And then on the other side, you would have it down. I would get my points. And he would come up. So right now, Ali could work on it a little bit, but he has pretty good mobility. Okay, but you'll look at your charts, and then this will dictate how mobile their hips are. Okay, next. Next, we are squatting. This is an overhead mobility test, so it's not just your knees, your ankles, and your hips that we're looking at. We're looking at thoracic extension, and we're looking at shoulder mobility. So you're going to get the individual to hold the dowel kind of in a snatch grip. Okay, so snatch meaning it's a wider grip and it's right at my hip crease. Okay, so Ali's going to do that, and he's going to punch the ceiling with the bar straight up, 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 up. Okay, now he's going to squat all the way down as low as he can go. Okay, and then come up. Okay, so that's your overhead mobility test. So some faults that happen as he goes down, for one, he can't go all the way down. Okay, that would be a fault. Two, his heels raise off the ground when he's going down to compensate. Three, this bar will go, when he's going down, the bar will go over in front of him because he doesn't have the shoulder mobility and thoracic extension. Okay, but you'll see all those faults or points to work on when you're scoring, so it'll be easy for you. So if you see this, you score it that way. If you see that, you'll score it another way. Okay. Third, we're going to do the inline lunge. So inline lunge, this is coordination, mobility, strength. So you're going to find on the floor, just find a line. Okay, use the line of the gym flooring, and you want to make sure your back foot, front foot are on the line, okay, because that's your balance component. Otherwise, you're in normal lunge, and it's easy to balance. And two, you got to watch this, okay, move the camera up. So if my left foot is forward, my left hand is up. So my hand is going to go right below my neck, and then right in the middle of my back, okay? So this dowel is touching my head and touching my butt, okay? So within this position, I'm gonna go all the way down, I'm gonna touch, and then come all the way up. Okay, can you do that without losing balance, one, and with maintaining contact with the dowel that's in my butt and my head? So if I'm here, okay, and going down, okay, that's a fault, okay? If I rotate, it's a fault, and if I step off or fall, it's a fault, okay? And obviously you're doing both sides. Left foot forward, left hand up. Right foot forward, right hand up. Okay, next. Shoulder mobility, okay? So that's this one that we've all done before, right? So how we measure it, first I want to know how big his hands are. So I measure his hand from his wrist crease to his longest finger, okay? Because when you're assessing, it's going to be a specific distance away that his hands are, okay? So you get that point of measurement first, and then he's going to be in a fisted position, okay? And then he's going to go one over, one under, and make sure that they don't snake up, because they'll snake up to make it closer. So don't do that. And then you're gonna measure middle knuckle here to middle knuckle. Okay, that's gonna give you another point of measurement. So with that hand measurement and this measurement, depending on the distance, then that's gonna give you your score. Whether it's Allie here, it's probably a score of 1 out of 3 because it's more than 2 hand lengths, okay? And then he goes the other side. And again, you have that measurement. This one's a little bit closer. Make sure he doesn't snake like you just did. And then you're gonna measure knuckle to knuckle. Okay? Okay, and then that'll give you your score for your shoulder mobility. And just make sure for any of these tests, if they get pain in any of the tests, you can relax, then it's a score of 0, and just make sure you make a note of the pain. Okay, so those are the mobility tests, and then a few muscular endurance, and then we're done. Push-ups, and then full sit-ups. I think you guys know full sit-ups. Full sit-ups is on your back. Okay, legs are straight. You're gonna touch behind you. You're gonna come up, touch the tongues of your shoes, and how many reps you can do in a minute. Okay, easy peasy. Push-ups, just make sure the standard is hands underneath your shoulders. It's a little bit narrower. Okay, Allie can show this. Okay, and make sure that their hips are off the ground. You don't want to see people snake. So hips right under, and chest touches. Okay, chest or nose, something like that. But make sure there's space underneath the hips. Okay, no sneaking. And then you can do a female version, which is knees, but still hips underneath. And then that's just max to failure or till the form starts breaking down.